Gotta throw some respect on my name. Gotta remind these folks on the daily, cause I ain't really been myself as of lately. My mind's evolving and my heart is changing. Starting to see the world how it should be. It's positively sweet.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode from Boyz to Men. I'm your host, Terry Mr. King, and today I got a special guest on. He's known by many names, or one letter for short, but I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What's up? It's your boy Quentin Randolph. He said I'm known by many names. Call me Steez. Produced by Still Searching. Most people just call me Q though. Glad to be here.
Yes, sir. Man, I want to thank you again for coming on for this episode from Boyz to Men. Man, you had one hell of a career here at UWF and then Navarre and everything. You had a hell of a story. Just go ahead and give them a little bit of background about, you as yourself.
All right, so I graduated from Navarre High School in 2015. After my 2015 year playing football at Navarre High School, I had no offers till February came, and I got a preferred walk-on to come to UWF. Took the preferred walk-on to come to UWF. Started playing here in 2016, or 2015 for real, with no football, no schedule. 2015, 2016, we had our first year. And, as history has it, y'all know what happened after that.
Exactly. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie. You made us a lot of ways. Y'all won the championship too.
Yeah, 2019 we won the Natty National Championship. Fastest team in history to do that, by the way.
Ooh,
yeah.
So history in the making over here. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Because you was a big part of their success that they had that year too. So especially coming from a walk-on to becoming one of the main guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a tough journey. Like I said, I came here in 2015. I was a fresh 18-year-old. I had my head on my shoulders. Girls, partying, grades was slipping. So I didn't get the start that I wanted to. I was actually academically ineligible at the beginning of 2016 to start my inaugural career off. So I didn't see the field 2016, 2017. I didn't start traveling with the football team till about the 8th game of the season. We actually went to the national championship in 2017, fastest team to go to a natty. It only took us 2 years. I didn't play that much though. I didn't see the field that much. So actually in 2017, October 2017, I was about to quit football. Yeah, I felt like I wasn't getting a fair shake. I didn't know if it was for me anymore. I lost my confidence on the field. So I was actually going to quit 2017. Thank the Lord I didn't. 2018 came around. We had some injuries at receiver. Some people left. And I got my shot, got my opportunity. And I always said once I got my opportunity, I was going to make the most of it. So 2018, I was kind of in the mix more, kind of made a name for myself. And in 2019, I had that breakout year, that amazing season where we actually won a national championship.
Shoot. And I was here for the ride the whole way through. So I remember when y'all was ass, and I remember when y'all was actually doing shit. I was like, well, damn.
Yeah.
I was proud of. Hey, I was happy either way.
Right.
But all right. Well, man, let's get into some of these topics that we're going to talk about today. So I know you're big on this main thing, like leaving a legacy.
Yes.
So tell me more about the legacy you're trying to leave.
Well, actually, when I signed Preferred Walk-On to come, I was talking to my dad, and he was like, going to, first off, this your backyard. You're going from Navarre over the bridge, 45 minutes to Pensacola. So he was like, you got a lot of hometown eyes on you, and UWF hasn't even had a team at all, so there's no stats, there's no records, none of that. So he was like, you got a unique opportunity to come in here and leave a legacy, and that's something that growing up kind of was big for him. You got your last name. My dad was big into, the Randolphs. That's a legacy. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a boy. You got to keep the tradition going, type deal. So coming here, I was like, I got a unique opportunity to submit myself, in the record books. When people bring up UWF, I have a chance to, UWF, oh, yeah, Quentin Randolph. Like, you remember Quentin Randolph? Type deal. So that was always big with me because, everybody come and go. Life, you're going to leave this earth one day.
Exactly.
And it's about what you do on this earth that can cement you forever, that make you a legend type deal. So coming here, I was real focused on that, like leaving a legacy. And actually, 2019 during fall camp, Coach Shinnick, our head coach, had us write down a word, uh, one word that we wanted to describe going into the season that we wanted our season to be. And I actually wrote down legendary. I kind of wish I had the notepad here to show y'all so y'all don't think I'm BSing. But I wrote down legendary. And like I said, since the beginning, it's been about leaving a legacy and being legendary. So 2019, we won it all. I broke a lot of wide receiver records. So I believe that I left my legacy like I wanted to.
I agree. I agree. Shoot, because when it come down to me talking with the people now, because I came through three different generations of UWF,
Right.
especially with the football. I see the wide receivers out there. I was like, man, if you ain't Rod or Steve, I don't know who you is.
Right.
So I hold you to these two, like, of a caliber, because I was like, y'all left this mark that I said, if you ain't coming like this, man, I don't even think y'all should even playing at UWF.
Right.
So you did leave that legacy.
Right.
So, but you just started talking about, like, 2019 and everything. Wasn't you about to go into the draft? I thought you was about to go to the draft. I heard you was training.
Yeah. So 2019, after 2019, well, let's backtrack. So I wasn't playing that much those years prior. So going into 2019, I was just excited to play. I had as a kid, I had aspirations to play in the league, but seeing how I had to go D2, I was preferred walk-on. I didn't play that much. And the NFL was the slightest thing in the back of my head. So as the season was going on, 2019, towards the end, and then I had that great national championship game, people was like, hey, Q, like, what's up with the NFL? And I was kind of like, man, it's already 1% of people that make it to the NFL, let alone trying to come from a small school like this. So I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? NFL, that'd be cool. So after, like, a couple weeks after, the buzz that I was getting a couple weeks after the national championship is what made me realize, like, yo, I might actually, like, have a better shot than I think I do going to the league. I had random people on Twitter DMing me like, hey, bro, I watched the national championship, bro. You are. Like, I got different news reporters hitting me up like, can we give you an interview? Can we do this and this and this and all this other stuff? And Coach Shinnick talking about, hey, I talked to a couple scouts in the NFL that mentioned your name. So I'm kind of like, okay, this is getting realer and realer. So 2019 happened. Go into my offseason training for the NFL in 2020, and then that's when the world changed.
Facts.
That's when COVID first really hit. We went on lockdown. So that was a weird year for the world, not even just America or nothing. It was a weird year for the world. So my pro day actually got canceled a week before, like exactly 7 days before my pro day was supposed to happen. My pro day got canceled. The NFL didn't allow nobody to travel due to COVID. We was going on lockdown. So that put a little deterrent on my process. But I was still excited. I was still thinking that there was hope, And then actually 2 weeks before the draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars called me. Nah, I missed their call. I didn't know what the number was. Yeah. I missed their call. They left a voicemail. I forgot Buddy's name, but he was like, hey, I'm a scout for the Jacksonville Jaguars, just calling you. Give me a call back when you can. So I'm rushing, like, damn. Like, calling back. He's like, yo, we like what we saw on film. Blase. We just want to let you know that you on the draft board. Like, we got you on the draft board for, like, later rounds, like 5 and 6. So, like, stay by your phone, whatever day that was, Wednesday of the draft, whatever. He was like, stay by your phone those days because we got you on our board. So now I'm like, damn, like,
shit about to get real.
Yeah, this is real life. Like, I'm like, I know not many people get these calls. Like, and I know, like, the dudes that people know they go into the NFL, they probably get every team calling them. But for me, I was just like, my story, I wasn't even playing. I only played 2 years for real at UWF. But so that call with the Jacksonville Jaguars happened, so I was like, oh, snap, like, this is real. Draft goes by. Of course, I didn't get the call. And then I was hoping to get drafted, get signed as a free agent, as an undrafted free agent. Things didn't work out for me. Going into the NFL, I didn't realize how much of the business side that you need to know. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause at the end of the day, that's a business. That's a $1 billion business.
Right.
So, excuse me. I had an agent and all that stuff, but agent wasn't up to par like I believed he should have been, and things like that. So, COVID, agency, business, all that stuff happened. Nothing panned out. So then I was in a kind of a slump. Like, man, like I would just feel like I deserved some type of shot. You know what I'm saying? But everything was getting canceled. That whole year of NFL, there was nobody in the stands. Like, it was a super weird year. And then I was like, okay, so when things get back to normal, maybe it'll bounce back. 2021 came back. They had this year just now, and nothing shook for me. So I was like, man, kind of in a slump, like in my own head, like, you know, playing football for over a decade. It's like, it's all I know. So, like, then it was like, I just went 2 years without playing football. Like, this is mad weird. I ended up firing my agent, though. So I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I really just got you on contract for no reason. Like, I know he was probably trying and all that stuff, but he would. For the season I had, I feel like it wouldn't have been that hard to, you know.
Market you.
Yeah, straight up. So, but nah, nothing panned out from it. I don't want to say I went into a depression, but like I wasn't, I'm saying I wasn't really myself. It was kind of hard, you know, going around and people being like, Q, what's up, man? Like, anybody call you? I'm like, nah. Q, what's up, man? You should be in the league. Appreciate it. Like, Q, what's up, man? Da-da-da-da. Yeah. And then it was kind of like real life hit, and I was like, man, I got to get money. I can't be sitting here pouting about the league. But after that, that's what it was.
Yeah. Because, especially like the hopes got up.
Right.
And they got toyed with in a way. And then it's really like, you're like this close to your dream, then you guys kind of re-snatched away from you.
Right.
But just like saying, you became like 1% of the people that actually ever got to that call.
Right.
There's a lot of people don't even get there.
Right.
And you never know. Hey, so you're still training though?
Yeah, I am. Actually, we're gonna talk about that a little later later on in the show. But yeah, I am.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah. So like you said, 1% of people get that call. So like, even on my darkest days where I was like, man, like watching an NFL game, like I'm like, that boy just dropped the ball, like I would have caught that. Yeah. In my head, I'm still like giving myself accomplishments. Like, man, I still had like the Jacksonville Jaguars call my phone, like.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's a Florida team too.
Yeah,
That'd been a really a super story because think about it, you came from the bar,
right?
You went to basically like you said your backyard,
yep.
And now you're going basically to your other backyard of a professional football team. That would have been, that was like something that really just like out of the movies. It can't be written right, but it's real.
Yeah, and the boys only won 2 games. Jacksonville, that's what you get. But
they try to sign Tebow.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
But nah, I just kept trying to give myself. I don't want to say a bit of closure, but I was like, you still did tremendous stuff. Like that's never going away. Like they can't take my natty from me. Everybody knows how close I was to going to the league, and people still out there still believe that I should have been in the league, and I believe so. I can't take that away from myself.
And you never know,
right?
What's the future hold?
You never know.
But let's go ahead. All right, so we talked about a little bit after, football in 2019, the highs and lows, the roller coaster ride you've just been on.
Right.
But I ran into you at the UWF football game when you was DJing.
Yeah.
So that kind of threw me for a loop because I was just like, wait, what? He a DJ now? But I remember he was doing stuff at in 383 or whatever room y'all was in at the Knicks.
Yep.
You're producing little stuff.
Yep.
So how did how did all that even come about in the first place?
All right. Okay, so now we gotta go. We keep jumping in the time machine.
We're going back.
All right. 2016, I met my homeboy Kevin Grant, KG.
Oh yeah, KG. Hey, that's who told me about you was about to go in the draft because I ran into him. I work out at Anytime Fitness on Lime Out, and he was working at Hibbett's.
Yeah.
I went in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go get me some compression shorts because I ended up doing legs.
Right. Got to show them off.
Yeah.
But shout out to KG, by the way. So he was like my right hand man in 2016 at the time, and that was back when I wasn't playing as much. But one day, you know, we was just chilling in the dorms. Like, man, we need some money. Like, we got to hustle something. So I was like, hey, I be rapping. And he like, what? I was like, yeah, bro, I spit something. He like, spit something. I spit something. He like, okay, I got a little something to you. I'm like, yo, like everybody think, let me get a mic real quick, bro, and we gonna rap and we gonna blow up in 6 days and we gonna be rich forever. So we go by the mic, bro. We actually got the mic sent to the post office in here in the comments. So go get the mic, and then KG's like, yo, I got this this beat making software on my laptop. I got like the crack version of it, the legally downloaded version. I had it on my laptop for years, bro. My homeboy got it. I don't know what it is. So I'm like, what you mean? You make beats? Like, you got something you can make beats on? He like, yeah. I was like, bro, you gonna make the beats. I'm gonna rap. We're gonna blow up. So KG, he like a geek. Like, he real smart when it come to technology. So, excuse me, he figure out it's the software called Fruity Loops Studio, FL Studios, real famous. A lot of your favorite deep, you know what I'm saying, producers they use that.
They use that shit.
So KG go to learning YouTube how to make beats. So I'm a real impatient dude. Something I got to work on. So I'm like, dang, KG, like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got the mic. We ain't recorded nothing. He like, yo, it's hard to make beats. Like, I'm learning. So I'm like, dang, bro. So the first couple beats KG made, of course, they wasn't it.
Trash.
Yeah, they wasn't it, bro. I'm like, I can't rap on this. So I would have him. He'd be cooking up a beat all day. One beat would take him, like, 3 days. But, I mean, we was just learning. So, like, I should have, you know what I'm saying, been patient with the man. But I would hear the beat, like, nah. Let's go get something off YouTube, bro. Like, I got to go get an instrument off YouTube. You can't cut it. So that went on for a couple weeks. And then I didn't really understand, like, the ins and outs of some music. Like, I had to learn how to engineer my vocals. Like, I thought I'd just get on this mic like this, rap it, you could put it out. So we kept going back and forth. Now we start arguing. I'm like, I can't rap on your beats. He like, how about you make your own beats? I looked at the software like, boy, that look like Chinese. Like, I'm not finna do that. Like, that's what you here for. So he was getting mad, like, I'm not doing this for you. Like, I'm not finna keep making a beat, you telling me it's sorry, make your own beats. So I was kind of like, nah. Then one day I was like, man, give it to me. Like, give me this software, bro. So he got me the software, and he showed me how to make beats. So then I put the rapping to the side for a little bit, start cooking up on the beats, and I was making complete trash, doo-doo. But I was releasing it. Like, I'm just, like, hype. Like, y'all, I can make a beat. It was trash, garbage can. If I could go back, I would never have released that. But, so that was 2016. So 2016, me and KG started our whole music journey. But in this meantime, we were still playing football. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to find a balance because football, job, like, we was doing that shit all day.
Yeah. From sun
up to sundown. And then we would have to go in the dorm. Yeah, tutoring, study hall. Yeah. Then go back to the dorms and kind of try to be quiet because we can't be blaring music because people go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we started the music. My coach wasn't too proud of it because, like I said, back then my head wasn't on. I wasn't getting good grades, and I was doing this music stuff too. So he was like, "Where's your focus at?" Like, anyways, so since 2016, I've been producing. So I'm on my 6th year producing. Anyways, me and KG steadily getting better and better and better and better and better. Then 2017, we actually made like a UWF football theme song, right? With Twan, my boy Twan, who was one of the best rappers I knew. I wish he would have stuck with it, but whatever. Yeah. We made a beat. I made a beat in fall camp one night after fall camp. And that's crazy because fall camp go from like 7 in the morning to 11 at night. So that night I got home. I said, I'm finna make a beat for the football team. Made a beat. Took it to KG the next day. He heard it. He like, oh, this hard. Let me put something on it. Let KG put something on it. Took it to Twan. I was like, yo, rap on this about the season coming up. And we're going to drop it like it's, you know what I'm saying? My thought was, we're going to make this. I'm going to get it to Dave Scott. Dave Scott going to play this at the Wahoo Stadium. We going to, you know what I'm saying? We getting revenue, right? We getting it, you know what I'm saying? Make the song, took the song, and then Coach Shinnick, like, listened to it. Coach Shinnick, like, it's kind of smooth. Like, now Shinnick playing it at practice. And then that year in the song, we was talking about how we was going all the way. That year we went to the Natty. Yep. So that was kind of like a point in our music career that people was kind of like, y'all doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it still ain't there, but like,
keep going.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like they done made a whole song like that's getting played at practice. Like y'all made this beat, like this beat kind of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So throughout the years, we just been progressing, and like I said, now I'm on my 6th year. I think my beats are cold now. KG beats cold now, but we steadily was trying to gain respect from people around us, our peers. Like, they really, like, now people, you come with people like, you know what I'm saying, Q be on that music shit. Like, KG be on that music. Like, that's something
they do.
We didn't want to just be known as athletes. Like, you know what I'm saying? We wanted to have more to our character.
More than the athlete.
Right. So, back to the DJing where you caught me at.
Yeah.
Y'all know y'all was throwing them 484 parties.
Exactly. That was like, damn, we could have had a whole nother DJ. Because our whole problem was, out of all our DJs, all right, we had kicked one out because something.
Right.
The other one was traveling back from Tampa.
Okay.
And half the time he wasn't making it back here. And then, like, he's not here on a day-to-day, so he can't really.
Right.
And then the other one trying to throw parties to everybody else, too. So I was like, bro, we got stuff planned. You already booked out. So how the heck you going to be a part of the thing? So I was like, because I knew y'all started doing y'all shit at
466 or whatever.
466 or something.
Right.
I was like, oh, shit.
But see, when we started doing the beats,
yeah,
KG was always like, bro, you need to DJ as well. And I used to be like, damn, like, I'm just learning the beats. Like, DJing is a whole another thing I'm going to have to learn. Like, damn, I don't got enough 24 hours to learn that. Like, I'm still learning this. He used to be on my ass like, Q.
Yeah.
Like, DJ, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we would throw parties in our room. Exactly. Everybody like, Q, get on the aux. So he like, bro, they come to you for your music. Why you don't just learn DJing? He's like, I'll go half on you with a board. That was for like years. Yeah. So 2019 summer before the season. Wait, yeah. Or was this after the season? What had to be before? I can't remember. Okay. Whatever. I took a trip to Virginia. Okay. That's where I moved from to here. I moved from Virginia to Florida. Yeah. So I did elementary school in Virginia. I'm still tight with my elementary school homies. Still tight to this day. Shout out Jay Spady, Jeff, Cam. Shout out to y'all. So I went back up there. My boy Jordan's a DJ up there. So he got a room where he just got the board. So that whole weekend he was just spinning. I'm just watching like, damn, that shit is hard. Like, he going crazy. Like, I really think I could do that. So I'm like, teach me. So he teach me the basics. I order from Amazon a board.
The next day.
Come on. When I touch back down to Florida,
the board is already there.
Come on, I need it. So got home, got the board. I showed KG. He's like, bro, this is 5 years too late. I'm like, man, but hey, it's here though. Better late than never.
Exactly.
Learn DJing. I wasn't as acclimated, you know what I'm saying, as I am now, but I felt like I had a good understanding. So one day I hit up Shinnick like, hey, let me come DJ a practice. And Shinnick's out, you know what I'm saying? Shinnick rock with me to this day. Shout out to you, Coach Shinnick. He like, come on. Like, I don't care. So I was like, bet. Go out there, we DJ, turn them boys up. Garen, you know Garen, like, yeah.
Okay. I know you're talking about,
yeah. Like, head of game ops or whatever. Yeah. Garen was actually walking his dog at that practice. So he heard me DJing. So one day, like a week later, he texted me like, yo, Quentin, this is Garen, come holler at me like about DJing possibly at the games at the Wahoo Stadium. So I'm like, dang. And at that time, my boy Ed, Big Ed head honcho, he was working at Seville. Yeah. That's how I got in at Seville. So I was DJing at Seville too.
See, I didn't even know about all
that. Yeah. We gonna get this. Hold on, we gonna get to Seville. But I was doing gigs at Seville, and then I did the gig with Shinnick, and then Garen was there. So Garen calls me. He's like, I seen you been at Seville, and then I heard you last night at practice, and it was hard. So come talk to me. Go there. He was like, we've been trying to get a DJ for this year, but they was talking to some dude that DJs for the Harlem Globetrotters when they travel.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Okay.
Because actually, I know that guy because I grew up with him.
Okay.
But like it was out.
Okay.
He had a busy schedule the whole last year.
Okay.
But
so
Yeah.
Okay. So Garen's telling me like, yeah, we want this dude, but he works for the Globetrotters, so we not his main focus. And his price, because he worked for the Globetrotters, it's up through the roof. You feel me? So he was like, why why won't I was telling like the team, like, why not have you DJ somebody that's already played for UWF? You know these dudes. You know what they want to hear game day. You know what I'm saying? And you really doing it for the love because you just started. Yeah. But we going to pay you. And then the price they was paying me was way more than I was getting at Seville. Yes. So I'm like, I'm doing this for less time. And I'm getting paid
way more.
So to me, this was like they put an M on the table. I'm like, oh yeah, like,
that's it.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all paying me this, and I get to turn my dogs up. And I just started DJing. I haven't even been in this a year. I've already worked at Seville, and now I'm about to DJ at the. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Garen and UWF for trusting me. But then that's where you caught me.
You know, I think this was like my first day on the job. I look over, I was like, hold up, ain't that cute? I was like, bro. It threw me off for a loop because I was like, I know you make beats, but when the hell he started DJing?
Right.
Cause I went to flashback I went in the time machine. Let's go back in the time machine. I was like, what the fuck? We could have used him.
Right.
And then I was like, we gotta keep shit going.
Right, exactly. I was already sick, bro. I was like, dang. Once I started DJing, I was like, I could have been like, this really could have been it. And KG still remind me to this day, like, he just bring it up randomly, like, yeah, you know, we could have been making money.
Way big.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, he could have been up type deal. And I was like, yeah. So, but shout out to the Wahoo Stadium and stuff, you know. They really, you know what I'm saying?
Took a chance.
Yeah. And I really feel like that brought a new energy and some new flavor to Wahoo's new flavor to game days. Yeah. Like, I was playing stuff in there you would have never heard. Like, I'm dropping you know what I'm saying? I'm dropping Fantasia at halftime. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, and I was on the camera, but low key I'm up in there like, oh yeah, I'm fucking with
it.
I'm like, dang, I gotta be stuck on this camera. I can't move, but I said I'm moving, but I can't move.
Yeah. But back to Seville.
Yes.
So I go to Seville. My boy Ed worked there. He like, come meet the head dude. I meet the head dude. Now, Seville was a big learning experience in the business of DJing. And of course, I didn't know too much about it. You know, shout out to Ziggy. I hit Ziggy up when I first got my board and asked him, like, pretty much, like, how did he go about landing gigs and stuff? Because I remember one day they put Ziggy in Seville, and that's probably the most lit night Seville ever had.
I already know.
But then he was like, I don't rock with Seville.
Yeah.
But I didn't know why, but I kind of knew. And I mean, you probably know, but I ain't gonna say it. But
yeah, trust me.
Okay.
Hey,
right. It's up there. You know what I'm saying? It's under the
I ain't gonna rub no. But yeah, I know what they're talking about.
Right. So, but anyways, I just wanted to talk about leaving a legacy.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I've been going to this club since I was 18.
Now
I'm about to DJ.
I know not that many people can say they DJ at
in the club, right?
They
took a on now. So I talked to the head dude. He kind of giving me bad vibes off the dribble, trying to tell me what music to play, what he don't want to hear, da-da-da-da. But I was kind of like, when I get in this,
I'm going to do whatever I want.
So the first day I DJ'd there, he actually went out of town.
Oh, so you got...
So I blacked out.
That's what he fucked up.
Yeah, right. So I blacked out, right? So I was telling him, like, and the thing was, they didn't even have me in the main dance floor. They had me in the little beer pong room that niggas walk through to get to.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. That probably was litter than the other part.
Right. So, okay. So I'm like, yo, I was telling him, like, hey, as humble as I can be, I'm like, yo, I can bring people out here. Like, if I say I'm DJing, like, they gonna pop out. And he was telling me, I want more engagement with the college kids. You know what the college kids want to hear? But then he would tell me, I don't want to hear this. And I'm like, okay, but you just told me you know what I want the college kids, you know what I'm saying? Well, I know what they want to hear. So let me just rock. So he's like, I wanted more engagement. This room hasn't been getting engagement. So I'm like, yo, if I come in here and tell people I'm coming in here, they going to flock. Yeah. Just letting you know, like, they going to come. If you tell them I'm in that room, it's really going to be up. He's like, well, we'll work up to that. So I'm like, whatever. So the first night he wasn't there, we turned it up. Excuse me, not a lot of people came that night because it was, you know, beer pong room, whatever. It's my first time. But then words start getting around. So they like, hey, Q really snapped. Like, he playing them hits. Shit. You know, you go to Seville, you gonna listen. Yeah, you go to Seville, you gonna hear, yeah. Like we in 2003.
Hey, Party in USA.
Okay, you feel me? So I'm in there dropping hits that, you know what I'm saying, something that came out last week. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to show Seville, like, what you could be, your possibility.
Yes.
Because, you know, us.
Yes.
We like.
The going out.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we want to go, but we can't because we don't want to hear this.
Exactly.
We don't want to hear the trash.
And then they always cut the shit off too soon.
Okay, something crazy.
How to do it?
They always find a way to ruin it.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do the first night. He hears from somebody that I'm playing the music that he didn't want to hear. So he texts me before he comes back like, "Hey, heard you did well last night, but I said I didn't want it." So I'm like, "Okay, I'm on the line, but I'm still gonna run my race because when I left that night, the bartenders were like, we're gonna email him and tell him to bring you more because I'm putting money in their pocket like crazy."
Exactly. The more people over there,
okay,
I'm bringing more business. That means more people drinking.
Stop playing.
Exactly.
So I only had a 6 or 7 week stint at Seville. Extremely underpaid. Extremely underpaid. I worked from 9 to 2 in the morning and made like $150.
Whoa.
DJs, do not ever. That's not even $50 an hour.
I'm about to say, what, 50?
That's not even $50 an hour. And
and how much money? I know how much money Seville make, especially on a Thursday night. Because I have been a benefactor of making them some money.
Yeah.
But they think they
janky.
Yeah.
But this is me like I'm bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. I just started DJing. So I'm new to the game. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the price he threw out there, I was going to say yes because I want to DJ.
Yeah.
For the love of it. And like I said, legacy, I want to do something in my city I ain't never done.
Exactly.
So for him to pay me that, not even $50 an hour, and then complain that he was paying me too much. Anyways, so I did a 6-week stint. I got clips and videos of that beer pong room being so filled that you can't walk through.
And you can't play beer pong.
Right, exactly. And he's like, I don't want this to be another club. I don't have security. I'm like, nobody's in here fighting. Everybody's leaving that stage.
They're coming over here.
In here, because the hits are over here. I'm getting requests. That's the most
engagement
that I've ever had. There's the most engagement that room's ever had. I got people coming up to me like, what's your name? Let me follow you on Instagram. Let me DJ my party next weekend. You know what I'm saying? Do this. You playing them hits, bro. Like, da-da-da-da-da. So I'm like, I'm doing well. This last week of Seville, I DJ'd there. I didn't DJ. He said, let's have a meeting before. And I already knew he was going to try to get on me by my music. So we had a meeting before the night started, and it didn't go the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
He wouldn't open up his eyes and realize, like, you know what I'm saying? He told me, like, you're bringing in more revenue than we've ever had, but you're not doing it my way.
That means your way is not obsolete and needs to change.
Right. So I was like,
what's the problem? I'm like, wait, so what's the problem?
So, yeah, but I'm so frustrated. KG there with me. KG, like, bro, don't snap on bro when we have this meeting, bro. It's not worth it. So I'm like, okay. So Buddy just cranking up on me, getting mad. I'm trying to hold it in, so I'm laughing. He's like, I can tell that you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't. So he was like, so what's it going to be? You're either going to play and what he called it, rock and roll listening music. He said he wanted to have the beer pong room play music that they would play at Hooters. I said, but these kids aren't coming here for that. But anyways, he was like, we going to do that or we not going to do nothing at all? I said, all right, we'll cut ties.
I guess we ain't doing shit.
So I was like, we'll cut ties. And he was all upset. And I had to let everybody know, like,
yep.
It's the reason why I'm not coming back to Seville.
Exactly.
And that was my stint at Seville.
Some things just don't never change.
Ever.
And Seville is one of those things that will never change.
Ever.
And the thing about it, I ran into a girl who actually best friends with the niece or the granddaughter of the dude.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the dude to die. So if she take over, I can sneak in. I was like, hey, baby, you know what? We can get married, but we don't got to get married. We can just make this a business marriage, and we can keep it going.
And keep it
I can get this shit right.
Right.
But that's why Wild Greg's becoming
straight up
better and better.
Better and better. But even though Wild Greg's did have that little, they had a little
problem too.
Okay,
but
they got it.
They got it right.
Yeah, they got new management. They do get it jumping.
And think about it. The dude that said that his wife is black. I was like, damn, you fucking up.
You crazy fool.
I was like, oh, you fucking up all the way.
And yeah, Buddy at Seville, I think he's kind of that runs Seville. I want to say he's pretty deep in the Pensacola's nightlife. Because I actually got through Seville one night. Plays DJ couldn't show up, and they called me. And I went and turned Play out.
Damn.
But I ain't
play be the spot.
play was live, bro, and I was like, I would love to come back. Like, y'all seen what I did tonight? Like, I would love to come back here, but they was on some. We already got.
It's a house DJ.
I'm like, whatever, bro.
And that's how they be sometimes. But they understand the house DJ only gonna be there for like so long.
Right.
But also, if you got something new that's better, that's the thing about it. Most people are scared to take the chance on something new.
Right.
Because it's not their way of doing it.
Right.
Even though it may be a better way of doing it. But, we're creatures of habits.
Right.
So
it is what it is. I appreciate the lessons that I learned from all of this. That's all I can take from that is lessons.
Exactly. That's what I think that was everything is in life. It's just a lesson. Because you're either learning or you're losing.
That's straight up.
And either way, a loss is learned as how
As
you
well,
look at it.
yeah, depending on how you take it, boy.
Exactly.
Kobe said he didn't take losses, he took lessons.
Exactly. Because, hey, every dollar spent was well worth it.
Yeah.
And then every lesson learned was well worth it. No
That's
matter
right.
how hard it burnt or
Right.
how much glory came, but it was well worth it.
Facts.
So you done did DJing, you done been right there at the door of the NFL,
Yep.
had a breakout season, almost quit. So what's the future hold? I'm just saying, because look, you got a lot of opportunities, a lot of doors, and like
Right.
you're still in the process of growing.
Right.
So what is next?
All right. See, I'm gonna start with the music,
Okay,
and
let's
then
go.
I'm gonna get to the football.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So right now, in the future, right now, me and KG have put together our own producer label called Brunch Boyz ENT.
Okay.
So we got a whole collective of different producers that we know to form one whole team. So 6 of us.
Damn. Hey,
6 right.
hey, no, low key.
Yeah.
That's the same thing we did with Boy.
Yeah.
Because people don't know. You remember Gip and Romance was a part of like Vice City.
Yeah.
Jeremy, Harry, Marcus, they had a thing called TLC.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually part of Juice Squad.
Word.
So I had moved into the next, and we all in room 484.
Yeah.
And I was just like, bro, we threw a pool party together. I remember the beginning of the year, that was 2016, it was a pool party.
Yep.
We did back-to-back weekends.
Yep.
And I was looking at this shit like, damn, this shit packed both weekends. I was like, damn, look at this potential.
Right.
And I said, fuck it. We could probably make more money together than we can do separate. So why not just come together and
Right.
the original 6? That's
Right.
how it was.
Yeah, and everything is way more easy with a team. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Everything's easier with a team.
Yes.
Everything. So we got producers from all over. I got a homeboy Danny V from California.
Damn.
I got my homeboy Malcolm, who actually grew up with me in Navarre. He live in Tallahassee now, but he from Spain.
Okay.
My homeboy Still Bishop, he from Pensacola, Milton. KG, me, and then KG's cousin, Z, Stupid Juice. He from Melbourne, Florida, so down there in the Orlando area.
Okay.
So we put a group together just to help each other build through their production career, through their music career in
Everybody
general.
can add
Everybody can add,
a
you know what I'm
different
saying?
flavor.
Right. You could tell me something like, add this to this beat. You could, you know what I'm saying? Danny V's like, y'all need to go about y'all videos this way. Everybody got, you know what I'm saying, criticisms, and you seeing this man have more success than you going to be like, you know what I'm saying, what is he doing that I need to, you know what I'm saying?
Step my game up.
So that's one thing for the future we got going right now. We kind of just started releasing stuff together as a collective. We just dropped our first vlog on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen the vlog.
So yeah, so we on the process right now. You heard it here first. So we got the Brunch Boyz going on. I still have my individual act through music. My producer name is Still Searching. I go by Produced by Still Searching. I still got things on the way. I just dropped a tape with my boy Danny V, Still Searching for Danny V. We got another tape. He got another tape coming out, Lost and Found, March 22nd. I got a track on there. But yeah, still in the music biz.
Yeah.
I still DJ too. Ain't had a gig in a minute, but if you need me, I still do that.
Yes.
And yeah, other than that, the Brunch Boyz Collective, me DJing and Still Searching, producing, that's what I've been on, just trying to elevate that and continue to make a name for myself, continue to grow with that. That's it for the music.
Okay.
But
yes, sir. Let's get into the let's get into the football. You said football
yeah.
now, hey, because A lot of them, they kind of go hand in hand.
Right. Late December, I got a phone call from my my receiver coach from 2019.
Okay.
He not here no more. Coach Rob. He calls me. He's like, "Yo, I just got a call from one of my good friends that I used to play arena football with back in the day. He coaches arena football now.
Okay.
Arena football this year didn't have a season because of COVID.
Yeah.
They come back 2023. So there's another league called the IFL, the Indoor Football League. His homeboy that coached AFL, of course, had to take the year off from AFL because it's no season this year.
Yeah.
So he went to the Indoor Football League, and now he's coaching this year at the Indoor Football League since he can't coach in the arena.
Okay.
So he's like, yo, he just moved over to this team in the IFL. They recruiting. He said he seen your highlight film on Twitter. He know me from
Back
AFL.
then.
He was like, what's up with Q? I just watched his film. Ain't no way this man don't got cleats on no more.
Exactly.
So I actually had Indoor Football League offers coming out of college, but I was like,
what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm trying to go to the
up
NFL,
there.
right? So kind of neglected them. But this one just felt different because of the way that it came. Like, I feel like it was a sign from God. Like, it wasn't an email like, this is the Indoor Football League. Come try out for da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
This was a direct call to this man to get to me. Like, I seen Q. I'm calling you because I know you, and you coach Q.
Yes.
So what's the deal with that boy?
I need him.
Yeah, I need him. He's a dog. Like, call him and ask him if he's still trying to do some league stuff. Whoop-de-whoop. So I'm like, dang, this just fell on me in December 10 a.m. one December morning. Like, I'm like, hello, Coach Rob calling me. Like, I ain't talked to you in a minute. He like, so Q, what you want to do, bro? Like, he's like, I know it's the IFL. Not that people know about it. It looks kind of low. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get paid that much. Whoop-de-whoop. But he like, this could be
catalyst.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, propel you back into the light of, you know what I'm saying? I can remember, y'all, I played ball. Like, I'm that dude. So I was like, all right, give me Buddy's phone number. I'm going to chop it up with him. So I called dude. We on the phone. He like, bro, somehow I came across your highlight film on Twitter. And then, you know what I'm saying? He was gassing me like, you do this well. Like, what happened? And I told him pretty much what I told you. Like, COVID came, yada, yada, yada. He's like, dang, bro, like, I know a lot of people in your situation. He's like, but I'm letting you know right now, like, I'm trying to give you an opportunity to get back in front of the camera and get some film.
To show him who
You know what I'm
saying?
saying? He was like, I'm not trying to have you in the IFL for 4 seasons. Like, he was like, I'm trying to give you an opportunity to get something on film so that you could take that film and market yourself. And maybe you go to the Arena Football League next. Then you go to the XFL. Then you make that jump to the NFL.
I see the XFL coming back.
Right.
And it's coming,
so
the boys come back hard.
Right. So he's like, I'm trying to give you opportunity. He was like, your 2019 film is unbelievable. But he was like, that was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So if you try to market yourself for the XFL when they come back and you're showing them film for 3 years ago, even though it's hard, they're going to be like, this was 3 years ago.
What you do? What can
what
you
are
do
you
now?
doing now?
What can you do now?
Right. So I was like, bro, dude got a point. Then he was like, so I'm trying to give you an opportunity. Come play for us. We're going to go March to August. Come play for us. Snap. You're going to get film. Use that film to market yourself. Propel yourself. Now you got something you can ship to the XFL when they come back. Like, Quentin Randolph, pick me up. This is what I do. Here's my 2019 film, and I just did this last year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do this. So while he's telling me that, I'm like, man, this is like a sign. So then he tell me he just signed a quarterback named J. Rue Campbell. Now,
I know that name.
Okay.
I can't remember where I know the name from, but I know that name.
J. Rue won the 2018 D2 Heisman at Ferris State.
Wasn't that the team y'all played again?
In 2019,
yeah.
and it's the game before the Natty.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2019, J. Rue was supposed to come back. He got in trouble with the team or something, so he got kicked off on 2019. He won the Natty 2018 when Ferris State lost to Valdosta in the Natty.
Yeah.
He won the D2 Heisman 2018. 2019 comes, he gets kicked off the team. I don't know what happened. He got kicked off. We was scared of that boy. Like, when we had Ferris on our schedule, we was like, bro, we got to play J. Rue Campbell. Like, that boy is
that,
goated.
That name.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Tom Brady.
Right.
We
got to play
Tom
him.
Brady on your shit.
Right. But then we found out he was gone. So then we was lit. Like, we dodged a bullet. But when Buddy on the phone was talking to me, he was like, we just signed J. Rue as a quarterback to this same team. I'm like, J. Rue Campbell? He like, yeah, you know him? I'm like, Fair State? Heisman winner? He's like, yeah. I'm like, send me the paper.
Yes.
Like, send me the contract right now. Like,
That's God's.
You know what I'm saying? I got a dog on my team, too. Send me the contract. So, all that to say, I'm going, what's today? February 20th.
Yeah,
This is
February
20th.
20th.
This is my last week in Pensacola.
Damn.
March 1st, I will be leaving to go to Arizona, Prescott Valley, Arizona, to start my new career with
And your journey back to.
with the North Arizona Wranglers. Back on that field, back on that gridiron, March 1st. Yes, sir. Hey, look, and I put this on your podcast, and not a lot of people know that. Like, I haven't really told anybody because I've been trying to be on some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm finna dip off and get right, and then y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see me like, boom, like,
yeah, where
Q at? Yeah, and then it's like, damn, you playing football, you know what I'm saying? But I felt, you know what I'm saying? Show my boy some love on the podcast. Like, you heard it here first, exclusive.
Oh.
Like, not too many people know that at all. Like, not even, you know what I'm saying? Not people close to me.
Hey, look, God moving that whole situation.
I
And
know.
look, I just want to say this, and I got to ask you this.
Okay.
So once because look, I don't believe God done moving, and I believe everything happened for a reason.
Right.
And this journey is not going to be, ain't gonna be easy, but I believe this is a journey that is had to happen for you to get to like the level, and you understand the business side before you even step into the thing.
Right.
So when you make it to the NFL, right?
Okay, cool.
Okay. When you make it to the NFL, I just need you to come back on the podcast
and run it back.
And we got to run it back.
Okay, for sure.
But also,
because
I'm started doing more of my writing and my acting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So can I need to know that I get the rights to write your fucking story. And bring it to the big screen.
Okay. Hey, look. You're going to be my first option because
yes,
I had already said once I get to the league that I was going to write a book on my journey in my life to the league.
Yeah.
So
let's go.
You know we can go ahead and definitely make that happen.
Yes, sir. Hey,
crank that up for sure.
Hey, I ain't gonna get Will Smith to play you. I can't do that. I ain't gonna do you like that. But I make sure I get somebody at 5. from little Steve, college Steve, to NFL Steve.
Okay, yeah, we gonna get it right.
Yeah,
we gonna get it right for sure.
I'm gonna get the hype rights and everything. There ain't gonna be no. Hey,
all right, we gotta make sure it's 100% though.
Oh yeah, trust me. Hey, I'll make sure like Chance said. When this was on Sunday, not Sunday Candy. When song come down, I make sure it prove through my wife. Make sure she get it right because likeness. Hey, I'll make sure. Hey, everything is exactly how it happened.
Right.
I ain't gonna. Hey, we ain't cutting no corners.
Word. I'm with that.
Man, bro, I ain't gonna. You just gave me goosebumps.
Hey, I get goosebumps talking about it too, bro. And I'm like, dang, it's right. It's
right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm lit though,
bro. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for not just bro. Let's just say like when you have faith of a mustard seed.
Yeah.
Cause like funny thing about it, my uncle told me this. Cause most people don't know this too.
Okay.
Because I got in that situation.
Yeah.
Before I got in that situation, I had got casted on Are You the One, the MTV series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it kind of, all that went away.
Right.
And then came back, trying to find my way back through acting and everything too. And my uncle was like, bro, sometimes God put a roadblock and an obstacle in your way because you wasn't ready for the blessing. And if you would have got there to that blessing right then and there, you might have
done something you should have done.
And you would have destroyed the opportunity.
Yeah.
And you'd been right back where you was at.
Right.
And you would have destroyed yourself. I was
right.
like, and when he said it like that, I was like, damn, that means my story ain't over yet.
Right.
So everything that happened, it was just a roadblock to get you spiritually and mentally ready to understand that, man, this what you about to take over, man, remember who the praise go to.
Right.
And that, man, through it all.
And I done always had your back.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
And that's why I'm like, man, hey, ooh.
And roadblocks might have you hold up for a minute.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The traffic might be deep for a minute.
Exactly.
But it's going clear.
And when it do,
you got to be ready.
And that's why I tell people all the time, like even my co-hosts and like everybody else, like in class. I feel like I'm more like a mentor now when I'm in school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, 'cause these young
You a
kids.
little more grown. Yeah.
Exactly. I just turned 30.
Yeah,
So
sir.
I'll be like, yo, you just gotta be prepared for the opportunity when it presents itself. 'Cause you never know when the opportunity gonna present itself. So you gotta always be ready to take advantage of the opportunity in the lifetime of that opportunity.
Sugar Hill Gang, old school rap group. They said, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Oh God,
Straight up.
man. Oh shoot, I don't even, bro. That was just some. I don't even know what to say. Man. You got me over here. Like, bro, I'm just excited for you. I'm just glad to see this happen.
Yes. I appreciate
Hometown
that.
story.
Yes.
Yes, man. But anything else you want to tell these people, man, other than like what everything else?
Man, really? No, I don't really got much to say. I just want to, you know what I'm saying? I never really, I look back at a lot of interviews I did. I never really got to, like, say thank you for real. I mean, I tried to, but, like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? If anybody watching this, if you supported me, like, through anything, you bought a ticket to come to a game, you clicked on a link I told you to click to watch my beats or hear my beats. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The shorties that, you know what I'm saying, gave me hugs and stuff in the dorm rooms, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that helped me on my way to where I am now, like, thank you. Even all the enemies, like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the bad things that people done did to me, like, I appreciate that, like, for real. And, yeah, and to my boys that's going to the draft this year.
Yes.
Like we said, roadblocks.
Happen.
They could be there for a reason.
Yes.
So I want all my dogs to make it. I'm really excited. We got that boy D Bell who's been doing it. I mean,
facts.
He might be the first one to break that code of getting drafted. Like,
damn.
He done played in the Shrine Bowl. He played in the NFL PA Bowl. Like, them some big
bowls.
Them
big
the
time,
biggest. Them NFL Network TV.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, see that boy do that, it's like amazing. He gonna open up that door for the rest of the people that's coming too. Because if he come do pro day here, he bringing them scouts. Now you got eyes on, you know what I'm saying?
Eyes on D2, just like they going on HBCU.
Right, exactly. So I'm like, shout out to all them boys that's going to the draft this year too. Keep your head up. I know that's coming up. They got they March 11th.
Yeah, because actually they was out here this weekend on Friday.
Yeah, the Exos dudes.
The Exos,
yep.
getting shit ready for that.
Right.
So, hey,
it's about that time.
It's about that time that we open up another door.
Yeah, it's next chapter. March, April, May, June. That's a big time.
Yeah.
In your career, because you could be you get drafted. It's your pro day. Then it's you can get drafted, or if you don't, then it's you getting picked up for training camps.
Yep.
And then you get that one opportunity.
And when he's
don't miss your chance to blow.
I'm about to say Eminem. Don't miss that shit. Oh shit. So question. So now you're looking back at it now.
Yeah.
Connecting the dots.
Okay.
Was it all worth it?
Whew. And that's a question that I think about all the time. Yeah. I think it was worth it. I ain't see it as a jit, you know what I'm saying? Because I was 18 years old. I thought I was the hottest thing since sliced bread. And I'm like,
we all get that.
Right. Like, I'm not playing. Like, you crazy? First off, I was mad I had no offers. Like, y'all really trying me? Like, look at my accolades in high school. Like, whatever. But, yeah, I think it was all worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, one, you know, they say you can't take that natty from me. Like,
yeah.
That's never going nowhere. That's in the history books
solidified.
forever. Yeah, you can never take that from me.
And that was the school's first.
You know what I'm saying?
The first
one off the dribble. So it's like that's crazy. That makes it worth it too. But another thing that makes it worth it is the journey. Like, I get to tell people about my journey. Like, and it wasn't always sunshine. So for somebody else that could be coming up and they could see my story and be like, dang, like, so if they hit a roadblock, they can be like, damn, I remember Q didn't play for 2 years. And look where look where he made it. So they can hold their head down and not just give up on sight like I was about to. Yeah. But yeah, it was definitely all worth it because, like I said, the bumps, the scars, the bruises, they tell stories, man. They're good enough stories for you to be like, come hop on my podcast.
Oh,
so,
I knew just off of personal alone, like, man, something that you were going to have to tell me that's going to connect to some young man that's going to probably go through the same thing, like you just said,
right,
that you went through.
Right.
So, what is the one message you would tell Q right now, from Q to 18-year-old, Before he just got the no offers.
Okay.
What's the one message you'll tell 18-year-old Q?
I'm telling my partner, man. I'm telling him to open up his eyes more and enjoy the journey more. I'm telling him to stop chasing. You so blind to chasing the end goal that you gonna miss all the steps that you took to get here. Like, I ain't cherished enough of the things that I went through to get to where I'm at. Like, I'm gonna tell buddy, like, you know what I'm saying, really just relax, bro. Like, it's cool. Like, it's real. It's really okay. I know you're not where you want to be, bro, and that's okay. That's a great mindset for you to have, that you upset you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. But it, like you said, it's not the end of the world. It's a roadblock, bro. It's gonna clear up. So I would tell, bro, like, cherish everything, bro. Like, that end goal is coming. Like, you're already a determined dude. You know you're gonna get to the end goal, but you run into the end goal like this.
Eyes closed.
Yeah, you missing all of this, bro. I missed out on relationships with people. I've ruined relationships with people. Like, I mean, and those things happen on your way to the top or whatever you do in life. You know what I'm saying? But there was some that I ruined myself, you know what I'm saying, being hard on myself, that I'm like, dang, like, that's something back I would have told myself back in the day, like, it ain't even worth it, bro. Like, it ain't even worth it. Relax. That's the main message. Relax. Relax.
Yes, sir. Man. Oh, yeah, on that note, man, I'm going ahead. We got to end this episode right now, but I'm always going to leave y'all with this one message. Dream big dreams, because small dreams have little magic. And how big would you dream if you know you couldn't fail? And remember, I love y'all. I thank y'all. I want to thank Q for coming on and giving us the exclusive, telling his story. I know he touched somebody watching this.
Word.
Somebody watching this right now that needed to watch this, so
Word.
I just know. And I just want to say thank y'all for watching and supporting. And be on the lookout when Q hit the lead.
Yes, sir.
hey, you heard it here first. He's going. I guarantee. Hey, I feel it.
Yes, sir.
I feel it. Man, peace, love, and your happiness always.
Better throw some respect on my name. Gotta remind these folks on the daily, cause I ain't really been myself as of lately. My mind's evolving and my heart is changing. Starting to see the world how it should be. It's positively sweet, like a half full glass of tea. And I know every day my grandmama prayed for me. Hey, and I know exactly what she probably say about me. Give that girl some love.